Good morning everyone. Today we are going to talk about multi-level queue scheduling and multi-level feedback queue.
Excuse me, what is a queue?
A queue is a first in first out structure. The first element is called front. And the last element is called rear. In other words, it is a line or sequence of people or vehicles awaiting their turn to be attended to, or to proceed.
Then, what is a multi-level queue scheduling and how does it works?
Let me give you a small definition about it first. In multi-level queue, the processes are permanently assigned to one queue based on their memory size, process priority or process type. A multi-level queue with 5 queue is listed below according to order of priority. First queue is system processes queue. Second queue is interactive processes queue. Third queue is interactive editing processes queue. Fourth queue is batch processes queue. Fifth queue student processes queue.
I'm sorry, but I didn't get it.
Here all queues have their own scheduling algorithm and process is chosen with highest priority. No process in lower priority queue can get executed until higher process queue are all empty. For example, if batch process queue is running and interactive process comes in ready state, batch process is preempted and interactive process is allowed to execute. The advantage for using this process is the application of separate scheduling for various kind of processes is possible.
Is there any disadvantage for this queue?
The main disadvantage is the starvation problem for lowest level process.
But what is the meaning of starvation?
This means that lower priority never executes or wait for too long because of lower priority or highest priority process taking a large amount of time.
Okay. Then what about multi-level feedback queue?
This is like multi-level queue scheduling, but in this process can move between queues. There is an example for multi-level feedback queue with 3 queues. A round-robin queue with time quantum of 8 milliseconds. The second queue with time quantum 16 milliseconds. While the third queue is a first-come first-serve queue. This small video shows us that they are standing in a queue, and the first one is allowed to take their service, but if the process is not completed, for example in 10 minutes, then they go back and shift to the next customer and so on. The advantage in this process is that there is no starvation, while the disadvantage is that it is not flexible. Finally, what I'm trying to say that the difference between multi-level queue and multi-level feedback queue that the time for one process in the queue should be executed first to shift to the next queue. While in the multi-level feedback queue there is a limited time for each process.
Thank you, Dr. Ahmed. Now I can understand them well.
You are welcome. See you next time.